Well, I would like to welcome everyone in tonight, those that are new, those that are returning, and those that have been here before. And tonight we're going to take it into a meditation. We're going to stay in a seated sukhasana, the pose of ease. So just like as if you were sitting in a Indian style, we're going to take that, pull that feet away from the sit bones, and just feeling a sense of connectiveness to the earth, getting comfortable and coming to a place of relaxation, making any necessary changes that you need to. And once you've done that, you may bring your eyes closed. Very grateful to be here today at St. Mark's Methodist Church for community yoga. And feeling the sensations as your sit bones press through your seat, feeling your mat and the earth beneath that. Maybe finding your palms on your knees, maybe facing down or bringing them up to receive energy and down to save your energy, reserve your energy. And as you take in your next breath, inhaling in, as you exhale, feeling a certain release through the hips, down through the groin area, through the thighs, grounding down through your thighs. And on your next inhale, just bringing your body to center, straightening up, maybe rolling your shoulders up, back, down, and around, opening up through heart center. Relaxing your shoulders here. Relaxing them down and away from your ears. And engaging in your core strength here. Bringing your belly button to spine. And with your next inhale, pressing the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Finding more space as you elongate between each vertebrae of your spine. And taking in a nice inhale and exhale, maybe 3 rounds to yourself. Inhaling in and inhaling down as you exhale through the mouth. Inhaling in sliding down. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and blink our eyes open. And let's bring our arms overhead, taking in a nice big inhale. Bringing your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhaling, pressing the air away and following your gaze down towards the mat. Exhale. And again, inhale up. Arms come up. And then exhale out through the mouth. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, taking in the biggest inhale you have done all day long. And right here, we're going to interlace our fingertips, taking our palms into a ball here. Or if this feels good, you can stay here. There's another option. We can press our palms up towards the ceiling, finding a little more length, a little more space. And right here, let's go ahead, bringing our gaze down towards the mat, feeling a nice stretch through the shoulders, through the back of the neck. And do what's most comfortable for you. If it hurts, don't do it. If it hurts, don't do it. And if it hurts, don't do it. And when you're ready to release, let's take our palms and bring them down by our side. And let's bring our gaze forward. Let's bring our arms up. We're going to take the right palm to the left knee. And we're going to take the left arm and take it overhead, stretching opposite. So we're kind of going, this is a yin-yang thing here. So we're going against the midline on both parts here. Left arm, right arm, crossing the midline. And breathing. And in these sort of exercises and stretching, I would suggest maybe implementing your Ujjayi breath, which is breathing in and out through your nose. Having that breath controlled creates tapas, creates heat and energy. And right here, let's go ahead and we'll take it to the other side. So left palm on right knee, and let's bring up the right arm. Bring your gaze up to the right arm. And we'll go ahead and release now. We'll come back to center. Let's take some neck exercises right here. We're going to take the right ear over right shoulder, nice and gently. Let's take our right palm, right fingers to the left ear, gently tugging. Left fingers press into the mat, maybe feeling that extra stretch through the neck, through the shoulder. And let's release right here. Right arm comes down. And we're going to take the left palm. Left palm presses in. And we're going to swing the right arm up. And we're going to bring it over. So as straight as my arm is, it's like that line of energy coming down the right arm, down through the right leg, and stretching and reaching. And we'll release. Excellent. We'll take the right ear. Did we do right or left?
Did it, right?
Left ear over left shoulder. Nice and gently. We're going to take our left fingers to the right ear. Gently. Feeling a stretch. And right fingertips press into the mat. And let's release there. Left palm comes down. Let's take our right palm pressing into the mat and lifting up and over, grounding down to the thighs. And taking one more breath. As you release, left palm comes down. And we're going to make our way into your best version of puppy pose. So, let's see. Bringing your arms up into football, whatever you call it. What are the goalpost arms? Palms are open. And then we're going to take our forearms to the mat. We're going to bring our knees about hip width distance apart, pressing into the top of your feet. And we'll take our chest down to the mat. And depending on what kind of stretch you're looking for through the shoulders, either bringing your chest down and your forehead to the mat, or you can bring your chest down and your chin to meet the mat, whichever feels best for you and your body. And pressing through the palms of your hand. As you exhale, let's bring our big toes together. We'll bring our knees as wide as we can to the mat, extending arms forward and pressing through the palms. Chest touches the mat and forehead comes down for child's pose. And this pose is the pose of surrender. And whenever you're feeling fatigued or you just need a break, this is a good pose to jump into for any relaxation or anything. But it's a great place to drop off anything that's heavy, anything that you want to release, and to those things that no longer serve you. And one last breath there. Let's press up. Palms directly underneath the shoulders. Knees are about hip width distance apart here. We're going to bring it into some cat-cow. So if anybody's been doing any standing, any sitting behind a computer, these are awesome. So we're going to follow our gaze up, arc through the spine, tailbone presses back. Follow our gaze up, feeling the stretch through the belly. This is cow pose. And then we're going to exhale, rolling through the back, hollowing through the belly. Cat. Your tailbone presses down to the mat. And then bringing it back into cow. So going and taking these for a couple rounds by yourself. And the good thing about cat and cow is that they're not linear. You can make them your own. Just listening to your body. Maybe like taking a look back towards the ankles. Getting into your hips. And when you're ready, let's move our palms up about an inch. We're going to go through that flow. We haven't done it in a minute, which is the cobra. We're going to bend our knees here, stretching through our belly, following our gaze up, inhale in, and then exhale as we press back through scorpion and into child's pose. And then inhale in as we move forward. And this is just finding a rhythm for yourself and for your body. What feels good for you. And one last time, taking it forward, knees are bent, and we'll bring it back to neutral. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes. Before we take our downward dog, let's go ahead and sit back with your toes tucked. And we're stretching our toes here. Our toes do so much for us. You know that? They do so much for our body. So we're going to give a little love to our toes today. Just stretching them. And we'll bring our palms to the mat. Keeping our toes tucked. Let's send our hips high, downward facing dog. Stretching out the calves, pedaling out your heels, walking your dog here. Just finding a flow or a rhythm that works for your body. Bringing your fingers wide to the mat, pressing through the palms. We're pressing through the crown of the head. Tailbone presses back to the wall. And right here, let's bend our knees parallel to the mat. We'll look over the top, and we're going to hop, walk, or jump to the front. And rising up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms through heart center. And one more time. I always say one more time. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. And we're going to go ahead and swan dive. Arms out to the side. We're going to hinge at the hips and forward fold. Exhale. Let's take our palms to the mat. Step back, left leg, then right. We'll take our high plank here. Let's engage in our core center, bringing our belly to spine. And then if you feel good about taking our chaturanga without a modification with the knees, and you can go ahead. We'll shift it forward here and then lowering ourselves nice and easy, hugging our elbows in, tops of feet press into the mat, hugging elbows, hugging shoulders in as we breathe up, coming to the top of our navel. Cobra pose. And then exhale down. And we'll take it up again. Excellent for the lower back. And exhale down. And one last time. Inhaling up. Pressing through the tops of your feet. Coming to the top of your navel. And then exhaling down. And right here, we're going to tuck our toes. We're going to press up into high plank. And let's send our hips high. Downward facing dog. We're going to take our knees parallel to the mat. We're going to hop, walk, or jump to the front. And when you're ready, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms through center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Again, inhale, arms up. And exhale. We're going to bring our arms up again. Inhale. We're going to swan dive from here, arms out to the side, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Exhale. We're going to step back with the left leg and then the right, high plank. You may find a modification here if you'd like, or shift it forward, coming onto our tippy toes, and we'll take our chaturanga here, hugging your elbows in nice and tight. Tops of feet come to the mat. And we're going to take our palms to the corner of the mat here. Tops of feet press in, and we're going to roll up, pressing up to the top of our navel, pressing through the wrists, the forearms, taking a seal pose here. A bunch of seals. What do they sound like? Let's exhale. One more time. I'm just kidding because there's one more time after that. And then exhale. and pressing up, coming to the top of your navel, pressing through the pubic bone, through the pelvis, and exhale. And let's bring our palms to the top of our rib cage. Let's tuck our toes, pressing up into a high plank. Let's bring our hips up, downward facing dog. And we're going to inhale, right leg up. And then exhale, right foot through. But pivoting that back foot to a 45-degree angle. And when you're ready, and it feels best for you, we're going to rise up to warrior one. And just feeling your body and where your waist, where your hips are at, facing forward to the wall. Arms are up. Maybe sinking a little forward into your front leg. Because we're really finding that strength or that balance through both feet. Because if you notice, they're not on the same plane. And then on our next breath, we're going to keep the legs the same, but we're going to find our parallel arms here for warrior two. On our next breath, let's bring arms overhead. Inhale. Up. And then exhale. And we'll exhale here. We're going to flip the front palm, straighten through the front leg. Right arm comes up through the midline. We're going to take it forward. Taking our left palm to the mat. Right leg is bent. We're going to bring our right arm up for evolved lunge. Now, you can also modify this pose as well by bringing up. And we'll exhale, left leg through, pivoting the back foot. And when you're ready to rise up, pressing through the front leg, arms come up overhead. Just getting a sense of balance, a sense of connectiveness.
And we're going to leave the legs the same, just finding our parallel arms for warrior 2. And let's flip the front palm. Oh, no, you know what? I didn't even go up. Sorry. Let's go ahead. Inhale, arms up. Front leg straightens. And then exhale. Inhale, arms up. The front leg. Take a moment here to breathe in this pose, reaching up. As we release in this pose, we're going to bring both palms to the mat. And we're going to press into the mat with the right palm. We're going to tuck our right toes, and then the left arm comes up. And again, you can use your knee as a modification, dropping that back leg. Otherwise, we're shining our hearts open right here. And we'll take our right or left palm, kick back, high plank. Let's bring our knees down, taking any variation of child pose you would like. And when you all are ready, you can come up from your child's pose, and let's come up on our sit bones. Just taking, it doesn't matter how you want to sit. If you want to sit with your legs out straight in staff pose, or if you want to sit in Indian style, because we're going to go somewhere quick. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do some shoulder openers today. And but we're also going to be taking a seat in whatever half. It's going to be a half cow face pose, half cow face pose, and can't remember the name of the other one, but this is how they go. So maybe doing a side saddle, coming up on your knees, but the object is taking the right around and taking it on top of the left knee. Okay. And you can tell your hip, what we're doing is a hip, that's it, hip openers along with shoulder openers. So, and if it looks like that and that feels comfortable for you, then that's okay. If it's comfortable, if it's not, don't do it. Do what you can, okay? So we're going to take the right hand, bring the strap to the right hand. And we're going to bend the right elbow, just allowing the strap to flow down the back. Then we're going to take the left palm and arm. We're going to bend and grab onto that strap. And the object here ultimately is to be able to use both palms, touch both palms, and use both palms. So this is the modification for a shoulder opener, because naturally the yogis and yogas can, do that. So we'll just sit here, take a few moments to go within, taking some of those OGI breaths, breathing in and out through your nose. And really feel a stretch through the shoulders, upper blades, even the lower blades. So this is where we hold our stress, our tension, our worries, everything here. And when you are ready to release, we'll release. Let's take the left arm away, and then we'll bring the right arm down the side. How do you feel? Good? Feel all right? Good? All right, so what we're going to do next is take it to the other side. And it doesn't have to look all graceful and everything. If y'all want, untwist and get there, you can do that. However, you can come on both palms and both knees, and then just switch it around like so. And today, after we do practice, I'm going to recommend that drink water. Drink water, drink water. Water, water. You're opening up a lot of emotion today, especially with shoulder openers and yoga period. And it's hot, and we drink, and water's good. Okay, so we're on this side. We're going to take the strap within the left palm. I'm sitting on my bony ankle. We're going to take the left and bend at the elbow. We're going to take the right and swing it up and under to reach the strap. Ooh, that feels good. And right here, taking a moment, just observing any sensations that you may be having. That almost feels too good. Then we'll go ahead and release. Releasing our right palm and then
releasing our love ball now. Woo! Woo! That felt good. It hurt so good. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. Oh, it's almost 6. So, okay, let's go ahead. Extend both legs forward to the mat. We're going to stay active in our feet. We'll extend arms high to the sky. Parallel to the mat. Let's take our arms forward, staying active in both. So both palms and arms, both feet and legs. And we'll take our toes to the mat and up, our heels and up, toes and up, and heels and up. And if anybody would like to extend into a full boat, my body's giving me a hard time. And if it's shaking, it's working. Eventually, we will make our way down to the mat. I was shaking really bad here. Usually I can do it my own shape. And come nice and comfy on the mat. Let's go ahead. Let's bring our arms out into a T. And let's bring our knees to our chest. And nice and gently, we're going to bring our knees over to the left. If you'd like to straighten through your right leg, you can use your left palm to straighten it with. Bringing your gaze over your right shoulder. Feeling that hip opening. And we'll bring both knees back together. And slowly move into center. Both knees are still bent. And
When you're ready, let's take both knees over to the right. And again, if you would like to straighten through the left leg, use your right palm. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. And when you get ready to release, we'll bring our knees back in to our chest. And we'll wrap our arms around our knees. And we'll carve our nose up to our forehead, carving our forehead down toward our nose. Giving ourselves a great big squeeze right here. Telling ourselves how awesome we are today. We'll bring our head back down to the mat and bring some circles about with your lower lumbar. Sending love and good vibration. And if you'd like to take happy baby, taking your palms into the arches of your feet and drawing your knees down towards your armpits and gently getting swayed to each side by moving over your spine, stimulating it, bringing good vibes to it.
And if there is a pose that you would like to do, something your body's craving for, then do it. If there's one that you haven't done and you want to do, now's the time to do it before we slide our way into Shavasana. And maybe, and if not, then we can go ahead and fall our way into Shavasana. I'm going to do a waterfall. If everybody's made their way into Shavasana, extending legs forward to the back, allowing your feet to fall at the corners of the mat. Bring your arms out approximately 45 inches or so. Palms are open.
And as you become relaxed, begin to relax your forehead.
Any facial expressions you may have. Relaxing your forehead. Relaxing your cheekbones. Relaxing your lips. Taking your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Unclenching your jaw. Not really much to do in this pose, but just to be here in this moment right now. Feeling the air on your skin, noticing it. And as you continue to wiggle and rotate your wrists and ankles gently. On your next breath, finding your fetal position. And when you're ready, taking a nice comfortable seat with your eyes closed. And let's bring our palms together, heart center, Anjali Mudra. And taking a moment here to find the appreciation in your practice this evening. Making a mental note to yourself about your body. Making it to the practice for you this evening. And also to help me close the practice tonight by bringing both thumbs to your third eye. And it's the truth enlightened me which honors and bows to the truth enlightened you. Together we say namaste. Namaste. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Wonderful. You did great. Awesome. Nice. Oh. And we'll see you next week, hopefully. Come back. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Even better yet, why don't you come back in person? This way you can have food
fun and fellowship and yoga at the same time. Maybe not all at the same time, but scheduled differently.